Hi everyone, my name is Shella Bolhano and I will be talking about learning targets for performance assessment. Performance assessment are primarily used for four types of learning targets: deep understanding and reasoning, which is in depth, complex thinking about what is known, and application of knowledge and skills in novel ways. Next one, we have skills. We have for reasoning, communication, or psychomotor tasks, and for products such as completed works such as term papers or projects. Performance assessments are excellent for measuring deep understanding, for that students are meaningfully engaged in hands-on activities for extended periods of time. Understanding is richer and more extensive than that attained by traditional instruction or assessment. Student responses demonstrate depth of thought and subtleties of meaning. Students demonstrate what they understand through the application of knowledge and skills. Performance assessment are excellent for measuring reasoning skills. Students use reasoning skills as they demonstrate skills and construct products. So students may use cognitive processes such as analysis, synthesis, critical thinking, inference, prediction, generalizing, and hypothesis testing. Performance assessment are excellent for measuring students' skills at communication and presentation, like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. For reading, targets divide into two main categories: process and product. For process, these are what students do before, during, and after reading. And for product, these are what students get from reading. For elementary students, targets progress from phonemic awareness skills, example decoding and blending, to skills with comprehension and understanding, example discrimination and identifying main ideas. Each area needs to be delineated as a specific target. Example, a word identification target may include naming and matching uppercase and lowercase letters, recognizing words by sight, recognizing sounds and symbols for consonants at the beginnings and ends of words, and sounding out three-letter words. Reading targets for older students focus on comprehension products, strategies, and reading efficiency. Example, learning targets may address the following: stating main ideas, identifying setting, characters, and events, or drawing inferences from context and reading speed. Writing skill targets also relate to a student's grade level. Early skill targets focus on ability to construct letters and copy words and simple sentences legibly. And for later skill targets focus on ability to write complete essays or papers. Often important dimensions of writing are placed in categories such as those described on the next slide. So, categories of writing targets: we have purpose, organization, details, voice and tone, and usage mechanics, and grammar. For all oral communication skills, the targets typically center on the following three general categories: physical expressions such as eye contact, posture, facial expressions, gestures, and body movement. For vocal expression, we have articulation, clarity, vocal variation, loudness, pace, and rate. For verbal expression, we have repetition, organization, summarizations, reasoning, completeness of ideas and thoughts, selection of appropriate words to convey precise meanings. So, speaking clearly, expressively, and audibly. So, using voice expressively, speaking articulately, and pronouncing words correctly, using appropriate vocal volume. So, for presenting ideas with appropriate introduction, development, and conclusion, we have presenting ideas in an effective order, providing a clear focus on the central idea, providing signal words, internal summaries, and transitions. And for developing ideas using appropriate support materials, we have being clear and using reasoning processes, clarifying, illustrating, exemplifying, and documenting ideas. For using nonverbal cues, we have using eye contact, using appropriate facial expressions, gestures, and body movement. For selecting language to a specific purpose, using language and conventions appropriate for the audience. Performance assessments are excellent for measuring psychomotor skills. First, the physical actions required must be clearly described. And second, the level at which the skill should be performed needs to be identified, such as one way is to develop a hierarchical system and also guided response to more adaptable and original. So this is an example of psychomotor skills. We have fine motor, gross motor, complex, visual, and verbal and auditory. Performance assessment are excellent for measuring students' products. Performance assessments products are completed works that are engaging and authentic, scored and systematically with clear criteria and standards. Examples, students write promotional materials for the country that would help others decide if it would be an interesting place to visit. So here is an example about performance products and skills varying in authenticity. So we have relatively unauthentic, somewhat authentic, and very authentic.